Evening skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. It's the Braves and Marlins. Next. Couldn't ask for a better night for baseball than the one we've got here in Miami as MLB The Show welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the third of this four-game series, as it'll be the Atlanta Braves taking on the Florida Marlins. And hi again, folks. Alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting set for an intriguing matchup here. Rex, let's begin with you. What are you going to be keeping your eye on in this ballgame?
Well, one guy that'll need to be contained is Hanley Ramirez. This guy can beat you in so many ways. I mean, check out the numbers there. This guy was 30-30 last year and hit over 300. You don't find a whole lot of shortstops that can match that.
All right, Rex, we'll hear from Dave as we go along, but now it's time to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Atlanta Braves, brought to us by Majestic.
And if those 3 and 4 guys get on base, this is a good RBI man in the 5th hole to do some damage.
They'll square off against a surprise 15-game winner for the Marlins in 2008, right-hander Ricky Nolasco. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Gregor Blanco will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
And this pitching staff's done a pretty good job with him in the series.
First pitch, 7:05.
Swing and a ball pulled into right. There to take it is Hermida, and that's out number 1. Martin Prado will stand in for the first time here.
Martin Prado.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Over to get it is Ramirez, and that's out number 2. Look at our umpires for tonight's ball game. The crew chief, MacArthur Harvey, better known as Mac, behind the plate. Chuck Price over at first. Clyde Washington's at second. And Earl Hendricks will be handling duties at third base. So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that misses, 2-0. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. 2 out, nobody on. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the young catcher Brian McCann. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And remember that he's already got a couple of homers in this series. He'd like a third one here.
The 1-0 now to McCann. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And now here's where you really need to make that 2-out walk pay off.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Josh Anderson will dig in here. Now a ball lined softly toward the hole, and a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, and seemingly in the time it takes to blink an eye, they come up with hits on 2 consecutive pitches and played a run here with 2 away.
Matt Diaz will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Just a perfect spot for that fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Looking awfully erratic out there right now.
Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 1-0. Look there at the Marlins starting lineup as put together by their skipper Freddie Gonzalez.
And a lot of people are excited about Cameron Maybin, and with good reason. He could be a mainstay in the outfield for the next decade or more.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, a guy who really blossomed as a 22-year-old last year, exceeding just about all expectations, the right-hander Jair Jurgens. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Into the box here is the shortstop Hanley Ramirez as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. And boy, I don't know about this strike zone. That misses high apparently, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and you hate to see a call like that on the very first pitch you throw in the ball game.
Here's the 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
And in just a 1-run game, you really need to avoid the leadoff walk if you can.
This one skied out towards straightaway right. Blanco will wait on it. 1 down. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maben. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here comes Manning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-0 to Ramirez. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Runners at the corners now with 1 away as that runner decides he wants to take the chance going first to third on the center fielder's arm, and he makes it there safely.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Ugla. First pitch coming. Ball 1.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's got to be careful not to overstride into a pitch on his hands like that.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line hard to center field. Anderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. Now here's the first pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And no contact there from Cantu as the count moves to 0-2 on him now. A swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And he can't come up with it. And he's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jeremy Hermida. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
And he knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And Anderson will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 brave error, and 2 left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida, all tied at 1-1. Kelly Johnson leads things off now in the top half of the second. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
And Mac Harvey's strike zone is one of the better ones around, but that didn't look like a great call there.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hitting both sides of the plate here with the fastball. Let's see if they go back away on 0-2.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. So the first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Looked like that pitch might have been out of the zone, but he had to protect with 2 strikes. Got into a hole he just couldn't climb out of.
So the leadoff man set down as that'll bring up Casey Kochman. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Topping that thing out at 90 miles an hour, so location's going to be very important.
Now the pitch. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
See if they try and stay out there again.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Jair Jurgens will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Hermida will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Jason Kendall will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Wes Helms will step in now. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it now is Prado. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ricky Nolasco will stand in. Now the first pitch. And there's the fastball from Jurgens as he jumps ahead 0-1.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Oh, and I think he had him lunging that time, but he was wisely able to hold back.
Here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second, and a barehanded pickup. Throw on to Kochman will take care of him, and that will be that. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, all tied at 1-1. Gregor Blanco is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Gregor Blanco.
And this is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
It looked to me like it could have gone either way, and that certainly gives the hitter a leg up in the rest of this at bat.
The next pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And here's a case where you can just sit on fastball. If you don't get one, just take it.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Martin Prado will try it again. He flew out his first time. In there for strike one.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that misses 1-1. Kendall with the sign, now the 1-1. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and here comes Chipper. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And I think hitters can tell early that a fastball down and in is one they can lay off.
The other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is a home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Number 21 for him on the season as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1. Brian McCann is at the plate as he watches ball one.
And we've all seen guys lose their composure after giving up a 2-run homer, but he cannot let that happen.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. There to take it is Ramirez. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And we'll have a visit from the pitching coach here, and he's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, meat.
Josh Anderson will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
Reaches out for this one and sends a fly ball out toward left center field. There to play it is Ramirez, and there are two gone.
Well, he gets the out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. Guys seem to be getting some pretty good swings off against him.
Matt Diaz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 3-1. Hanley Ramirez will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And in fact will rattle against the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Cameron Maven will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one.
And he's just 2 for 9 in the series thus far, so he could use a base hit here.
Swung on and hit softly on the line. Manny Ramirez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And a ball, 1-0.
Still nobody out, remember. Got to know where you're going to go with the ball as an infielder on a ground ball.
Ball 2 now.
And he's smart to be careful here, but the last thing he probably wants to do is load the bases with nobody out.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Ah, boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. If you go ahead and walk him, you're loading the bases for your cleanup hitter.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And they've thrown him 5 pitches so far in this at-bat, yet he hasn't found one he's liked yet.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Dan Uggla digs in now with a chance to at least tie the game, if not give his club the lead here in the early stages. That misses, ball 1.
And he already drove in a run with his first at-bat. A ball in the gap here could give him 3 more right here.
.1-0 on the way. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Kochman will put this one away for the first out. Jorge Cantu stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
And now with the bases loaded, you cannot afford to fall behind here and be forced to groove one.
This winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
He's really digging his own grave now. He's got to come in here, but he just can't lay it in there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch, and there's ball 3.
And he'd better find that zone in a hurry because he's on the verge of forcing one home.
Jeremy Hermida is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring forth the youngster, Jeremy Hermida. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And Hermida hit his salami in his first Major League at-bat. He's got a shot for another one here.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
What a pitch there.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
And the good news is they have the bases loaded, but the bad news is this guy is a definite double play candidate.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Jason Kendall will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
21 pitches now here in the third. This has been quite a struggle for him.
It's sharply down the line, but foul, wide of Chipper over at third. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard towards second. Throw on to Kochman, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. 3 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 3-2. Kelly Johnson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
And that's too high, ball 2.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Casey Kochman digs in at the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. In on the hands that time, 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Oh, and I was swinging at that pitch up here. That's right there.
Hit hard but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
The 2-2 coming. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Jair Jurgens will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Jair Jurgens.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And they'll have to go to Ugla covering the bag at first as the sacrifice is a good one.
Trying to avoid the double play ball that could have ended the inning. When you don't have confidence in a pitcher swinging the bat, this becomes a very wise play.
Two gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and that'll bring in the leadoff man, Gregor Blanco. First pitch on the way. And this is low, ball one.
And this fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
And this guy's just 2 for 11 in the series thus far, so he has not been all that productive of late.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Going a little more with the breaking ball here as he goes along. We didn't see it as much the first few times through.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
And now on 3-2, you gotta go with your strength.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now a ball grounded foul down the line near first. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They're up 3-2. Wes Helms will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Looked to me like we should be 1-1 right now.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, he's just 1 for 7 in the series, so he's in a bit of a cold spell.
The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but Kochman's able to save the error here with a fine pick at first. Ricky Nolasco steps in now. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That is such a valuable weapon when you can spot the fastball down there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, guys, let's go.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. One pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. There to take it is Chipper. Over to Kochman, 2 gone. Hanley Ramirez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Hanley Ramirez.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
And sometimes when you're a leadoff hitter, go ahead and take a pitch. Let your pitcher catch his breath for a second.
And a big swing there as this is sent high and deep to left field. And I don't think this park or any other will hold that ball. That one is gone. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, but that'll be off the teal monster out there in left. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Manny Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, with first base open, this may turn into a case of pick your poison here.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. In for strike 2.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
This is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Dan Ugla will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. And that's a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Runner's going on contact here with 2 away, and even though the ball winds up being fielded by the left fielder, he's got his mindset on making it over to third, and he gets in there safely.
Jorge Cantu will stand in. Base on balls his last time. this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. He's ready now. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins lead this one 4-3. Martin Prado will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Lays off 1-0.
And now let's see if he can settle in a little now that he's pitching with a lead.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. On the way. Hit hard, but foul. And it misses. 3-1 now.
A little bit erratic here to start the inning, but the Braves will certainly take the leadoff walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Chipper Jones will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. First offering on the way. On the ground for Ramirez. This could be 2. To Ugla for 1. On to first, and it's in time to double up Chipper.
Trick to turn a double play ball. First man sure, second man quick. Good job there as they get the 6-4-3.
Brian McCann will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 0-1, a ground ball for Ugla at second. Bare-handed pickup, throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 4-3. Jeremy Hermida will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Ball 3.
And one thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff guy and give the Marlins a base runner.
(3-1) on the way. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Jason Kendall will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now a ball lined toward right center. And that is going to be a base hit. Now Bobby Cox is up out of the Braves dugout on his way out to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be it for Jair Jurgens. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jeff Bennett will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Wes Helms will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
And he's just 1 for 8 at the plate here in the series, so he needs to turn things around.
None out, runners at first and second. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Ricky Nolasco will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
And they did have him showing bunt there, so it'll likely be on again.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. And this is sharply hit to the right side, but foul wide of Coxman at first. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, he's acting more like a leadoff man here. He's actually making him sweat.
Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Looked like he was trying to lift the fastball there. You can see it on swing track. He just swings right beneath it.
Hanley Ramirez will step in. He homered his last time around. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And here's a fastball that looked pretty good, but it's 1-1.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and standing in the always dangerous left fielder, Manny Ramirez. A chance for Chipper at third. Great play to Spirit. Throw on to Kochman will take care of him, and that will be that. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 5-3. And before we go to the 6th, let's take a moment to check out our Upper Deck in-game box score for the Atlanta Braves. Josh Anderson will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Josh Anderson.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And you can see him starting to make adjustments on the mound as this game has gone on.
Now here it comes. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And Hermida will play this one on the bounce. A base hit. Matt Diaz will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball lined back over second, and that's in there, base hit. Kelly Johnson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Comes set, now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Oh, and he's got a legitimate gripe there. I don't know about that one.
First and second here with nobody out. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Heads up base running right there, moving from second to third on that fly out. Now with one down, all it'll take is another fly ball to get him home.
Casey Kochman will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Expect him to work down in the zone here and try to get the ground ball.
In there, 1-1. And this is taken by Kochman. 2 balls and a strike.
And he's keeping the fastball low at least. That's all right.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And this is going from bad to worse. He's about ready to walk the bases loaded now.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked about a foot inside. Instead, it's out number 2. Jeff Bennett will be the batter. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you have to imagine they would have at least thought of a pinch hitter here with 2 away.
And they challenge him upstairs as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. Cantu is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Marlins lead this one 5-3. And before the Marlins take their cuts, it's time once again to check out our in-game box score. Dan Ugla will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one. Jorge Cantu will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
The 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, and a curveball down in the zone would have been a good pitch to run on.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. swing hard liner to left center. Base hit, and now this will rattle up against the fence. And a relay home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Jeremy Hermida will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
And he misses again, 2-0.
He'll make you bring that fastball up a bit before he takes a whack at it.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
And I don't think he'll get anything here as they're just trying to set up the double play ball.
Ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a two-run home run for Jeremy Hermida, number 13 for him on the year, as they open it up to 8-3. Jason Kendall is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Got it twice. Let's do it 3 times, baby.
2-0. Fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Diaz arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Wes Helms will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1.
And he's going to need to turn things around at the plate. He's just 1 for 9 in the series thus far.
On the ground down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Now here's the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he misses there, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Ricky Nolasco will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Diaz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We're through 6 full. Florida's out in front, 8-3. Gregor Blanco will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
And I'd imagine with a huge lead now, this will probably be his last inning on the mound.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And this guy's just 2 for 12 in the series, so he could use a big hit here.
Here it comes. Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Cantu is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Martin Prado will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Martin Prado.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hermida has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Chipper Jones will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And this guy's home run earlier in the game has been their only extra base hit so far.
Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
92 pitches now, but he's still getting guys to miss that thing.
Now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And when you're protecting a lead in the 7th, the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base by hitting him.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Marlins lead it 8-3. And a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Rafael Soriano. Hanley Ramirez will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And this will be grounded foul down the line at 3rd. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. On to first by Johnson, and it's in time, 1 away. Cameron Maben will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
He's got to drive that fastball the other way.
fouled back. Ball 2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Up with it now is Prado. Throwing the dirt, but Kochman's able to save the error here with a fine pick at first. So now with 2 gone, we'll see Manny hit with the bases empty. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And this is a guy that's already been on base 3 times tonight. Got to keep him in check.
In there, and it's even at 1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
One pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 8-3. New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon. Brian McCann will be the batter.
Brian McCann.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And this would be the inning to get something done, as they've got their 4, 5, and 6 guys due here in the 8th.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
And he knows it's all about getting on base at this point, so a good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And right now, he's not throwing anything but the old number 1 coming right at him.
Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Swing and a ball pulled into right. Hermida is there, 1 away. Eighth inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Josh Anderson will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Running out of outs here. They need to get something started in a hurry.
Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And these guys are really starting to look like a team that's defeated. They're not even offering it good pitches right now.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You at least got to make them sweat a little.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And they obviously want to work him away, as that's 3 straight on the outside part of the plate.
Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Hermida is under this one, and that's out number 2. Matt Diaz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And it's been surprising to me how little of a fight these guys have put up in the late going.
The next pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
And he is just in complete control out there.
And this one's not even close to the strike zone. It's past the catcher for ball 2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Kelly Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Shortstop, Kelly Johnson.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and Johnson's going to have himself a base hit. The throw to third. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. Casey Kochman will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch, swing, and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. A run is in. Rick Vandenherk will come on looking to get the final out of the inning.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 56.
Omar Infante will take his cuts now.
And hitting for the Braves, number 4, Omar Infante.
Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0.
And now another base hit here could make this real interesting if that comes to pass.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2, 2 outs, a 4-run lead? I think he comes right at him here.
And wow, I'm not sure, A, how you take that, and B, how it's not a strike. 3-2 now.
And when it's late in the game and you start getting a bad call or two on the mound, things can go downhill quickly.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You just can't afford to be putting guys on base this late in the game. Now all of a sudden the tying run's going to stride to the plate, so he better get his command back in a hurry.
Gregor Blanco will stand in as the possible tying run, so expect him not to get cheated up there with the bases loaded. Low for ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way up the ropes now.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for Ugla at second base. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Florida's out in front, 8-4.
Your attention, please.
The new pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. Dan Ugla will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And a ball, 1-0. Is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Whoa, and I think his body went one way and that curveball went the other.
Here's the 1-1. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Trying to lock him up there with a fastball. That's a good spot to miss.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
And they obviously think he'll chase a fastball with 2 strikes because they keep going to it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jorge Cantu will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Woo! Straight challenge right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And that's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Jeremy Hermida will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
And he's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Johnson for 1. On to Kochman, a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 8-4. Martin Prado will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Martin Prado.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And here in the 9th, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
And now a pitch on the way. To right field. Hermida has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
And it's starting to look more and more like this winning streak's going to end at 4.
Chipper Jones will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the first offering. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's got to find a way to get on any way he can.
Strike called, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Brian McCann will stand in as their last chance now. A fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one.
And if he can finish this off tonight, this save would be of the 4-out variety, but I'm sure he'll take it.
Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Time to turn it loose now.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
And a collective exhale from this crowd.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Pretty nice accomplishment for him right there. His first major league save, and I'm sure his club's hoping this will be the first of many to come.
Very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fella right here as our upper deck player of the game.
Man, he was a tough out up there in this one. 3 hits, including a home run, and without him, this might have been a different game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler. This has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. For more, find us online at MLB09.com. The Marlins win it 8-4. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.